Psalm 50. The mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself, Selah. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel. And I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor he-goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, but the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, and thou consentedst with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Hakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations. Hopefully, they got there pushing his word and truth. And this sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopefully the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. All right, what I want to get into today, delayed gratification. All right, we come from, especially in Western culture, all right, and even more in Black culture, we come from a society of instant gratification. We come from a society where it's not about the quality of a person, integrity, honesty, skill set, Nah, it's about being popular. Okay, it's about having clout with no quality, man. And that's the society that we come from. But the Bible teaches us to be the exact opposite, man. All right, to be humble, okay, and to wait on the promotion that comes from the Lord. That's one thing about this gospel. It requires patience. And that's why you even see men that know that they're Israelites, they try to make this thing out to be something, of glory, of clout. They have a very westernized viewpoint when it comes to the ministry, man. But that ain't how Yahweh Shah move, man. All right. And he didn't teach his disciples to move in that way. All right. And we are his disciples in his time, man. Okay. We're being disciplined, and go back to that word disciple, which goes into discipline. But we're being disciplined by this wisdom, on and how we should be in our conduct, man. Okay. So I'm going to start here. Let's get straight into it. All right. Now, this is a parable of Yahweh Shai. All right, when you go to the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 7, it says, "And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they should choose out the chief room, saying unto them, When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him." And Yahweh Shai is teaching etiquette. See, this is etiquette of Eastern culture. When you will be invited, to a feast, a wedding, some type of event. Okay. It was you didn't know who I was invited. So when you came, all right, you didn't seat, in the chief rooms. You seat yourself. All right, you want to seat yourself in the chief rooms or the chief seats because you didn't know who I was coming. Okay. And the host of the feast, okay, he would arrange his guests according to, their rank, men of honor. So Yahweh Shai, all right, is letting us know, don't, as we, because this truth is the wedding that we've been bidden to. All right, you go to Matthew 22. That's the wedding that we've been bidden to. This is the invitation to the wedding. This truth. Okay. So as we come into this thing, man, we don't want to have the spirit, okay, of preeminence, trying to get preeminence, okay, trying to, seek vainglory. Okay, nah, man. We should move as humble servants, man. And the Lord gonna exalt us in due time where He wants us. He's gonna arrange us, all right, where He wants us, because He's pretty much the host, all right, of the feast, man. Okay, and He's gonna arrange us where we're supposed to be. When you get that, oh, so like it. Now this is Matthew 22:9. It says, "Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, be it to the marriage." Okay, so you see brothers out there teaching, okay, they're inviting Israelites to the marriage. All right, because through Yahweh Shai, we're gonna be joined back to, all right, the Heavenly Father. Okay, because you're going to the word marriage, going into a joining. Okay, Israel's going to be joined back to their power. We're going to be married with our power again. Okay, so this is an invitation to that marriage. All right, and just as in the ancient world, what you will have, all right, you will have the woman, all right, and the man when they will get married, okay, and they will come together, all right, both families will come together, the people, all right, of the town will come together, all right, and they will go consummate the marriage, okay. Well, the scriptures speak about us going into the chambers, because you will consummate the marriage in the bed chambers, man. Okay, that's why you go here to Isaiah 26. All right, when we're delivered into those chariots, what does it refer those chariots to? Isaiah 26:20 says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers." Okay, and in the ancient world, you will consummate the marriage in those bed chambers. Okay, the man will do what? He will insert himself into the woman. Okay, just like the Lord is going to what? Insert His law into us, because we're going to be changed at the twinkling of an eye. Okay, and that's pretty much going to consummate that marriage between Israel and Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, at the coming of Yahweh Shai. You see, because even you go into a man, his seed, when the man puts his seed in the woman, okay, what they call it, DNA. And what is DNA used for? to give instruction. That's why you have a man and woman that have been together for some time. That woman would even begin to look like that man. All right, she will act like that man, take on his mannerism. Because he's putting his instructions in her, man. Okay, and the Lord's going to put what his instructions. He's going to implant his instructions into us, man, with those new bodies. Okay, so this is the marriage, all right, that we're inviting our people to, man, that we've been invited to. Okay, we've been invited, and we're inviting more of our people, man. Okay, on highways and byways. We're gonna finish that out. It says Isaiah 26:20 says, "Come, my people, and enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast." Okay, and that's when the Lord is going to be destroying. All right, this kingdom, man. There's going to be a lot of destruction going on in the earth, man. Okay, America completely destroyed. All right, and these other nations, all right, hey, they're going to be devastated with destruction too. You know, because hey, the Lord's going to start over afresh. None of this infrastructure that's standing now is going to be standing in the kingdom. You're not going to be able to. It's not going to be a museum, okay, of ancient, of any infrastructure of this current society. You're not going to be able to go visit that in the kingdom. No, it's all coming down. Okay, and that's the Lord going to do that in His indignation. But we're going to be in those chambers. Okay, you're going to be joined back to our power, man, the marriage. All right, so let's finish this in Matthew. Um, all right, let's get this in the book of Matthew, chapter 22. All right, this is Matthew 22 and 9. It says, "Go ye therefore, all right, into the highways, all right," and that's why you see brothers on the highways, okay, and byways. It said, "And as many as ye shall find, be it to the marriage." So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. Okay, so as we teach, we can't help who hears this word, and you can see that you have some bad Israelites that hear this word, okay, and some good. All right, Jake wilding out. Okay, there's some hell of a niggas and women that got fringes on, man. Okay, that have heard this word, man. That will be a dead of the bad. All these King Davids, Jake justifying eating pork. Jake won't call on the name. Like it's a lot of bad in the bunch. Okay, and it says, "And when the king came in to see the guest, which is Yahweh Shai, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment," which is your garment goes back to your conduct, your covering. Okay, and there's a lot of men, okay, that know they're Israelites, and they've been invited, okay, but they're showing up with the wrong apparel, which is the wrong conduct. Calling on Jesus Christ is the wrong conduct, man. Okay, and that's why Yahweh Shai, pressed them. And that's why the spirit of Yahweh Shai is pressing all these guys, man. These off breakdowns, okay, these off spirits that Jake be in, man, still pushing street culture and all this, telling you certain books ain't valid in the Bible. Okay, that's a conduct of someone that has on the wrong, all right, garment, the wrong apparel. And he said unto him, "Friend, how camest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment?" And he was speechless. You see, and see, we come to a time, all right, because you right now, Jake get the wild out and nothing happens. Matter of fact, Jake is getting paid. Jake is going live, getting Patreon, Cash App. Jake is getting paid, all right, to be reckless, man. Okay, but in the time of judgment, all right, it's gonna be a lot of Jake's speeches, and they gonna know why, man. Okay, they gonna know why. All right. Then said the king to the servants, "Bind him hand and foot, and the servants are the angels, and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth." And that's the destruction, man. So the Lord finna start putting niggas out the feast, man. Okay, all niggas, and the spirit heavy on 2024, man. We just speaking. I'm just speaking as a man, but I can see the Lord putting a lot of niggas out the feast this weekend. You know, wish it was this weekend, but hey, next year, man, 2024. Okay, putting niggas out the feast, man. All right, for improper conduct, man. You see, verse 14 said, "For many are called, but few are chosen," man. So there's a lot of people, that have received this invitation. All right, but they haven't. And the main ones that have their off conduct is the one that want the chief seats. All these titles and all these things Jake do for clout and for attention. There's a lot of attention whores, in Israel. Okay, but those are the ones that say want the chief seats, man, to be seen. Okay, that the Lord is going to remove because of their conduct, man. Okay, so we've been invited to this feast, man. We want to move in humility, and we want to have the right covering, man, which is our conduct, our behavior. Okay, so going back to it, okay, it's the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse I started 7 again. It says, "And he put forth a parable to those which were bidden, when he marked how they chose out the chief room, saying unto them, When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden. And he that bade thee, all right, uh, and him come and say to thee, Give this man place, all right, that begin, it says, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. You know? So we don't want to have a mindset that we put ourselves on these pedestals in this truth, man. Okay? And be demoted in front of the crowd. All right, we're gonna see a lot of Jakes be demoted in front of the masses, man. Okay, they place themselves in these chief rooms. Okay, they place themselves in these places of honor. All right, but the Lord is gonna finish start demoting niggas and smoking niggas, man. Okay, verse 10 it says, but when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room. Okay, really have a mindset of just being happy to be here, man. My mindset, man, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm just a brother. Like I don't, you know, it's not a thing of titles and you know this I say these 7-minute introductions, okay, with the graphics and all that. Nah, man. It's like nah, man. You should have a mindset of just being happy to be here, man. Just be happy that the Lord allowed us to see another day, that we're clothed in our right mind, man. Okay, that we're clothed with acceptable conduct. Okay, and we in our right mind as far as doctrine, man. We have the names. You have Israelites bucking up against the name. I'm just thankful that the Lord gave us the spirit, to be able to understand and believe in those names, man. That's a privilege because we see that's not, that's something that Jake look at is optional, man. Okay, like that video that Elder Apostle Tahar did yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Going into the name. Old video of him on the highway breaking the name down, and that just resonated with my spirit, man. And I'm sure it resonated with you brothers, all right, even you sisters as well, man. Okay, that's a privilege within itself, man. We don't have to have thousands of views and all these clicks and all these comments, and that's unnecessary, man. Okay, so we'll take the low because it's gonna be brothers that get 3 videos, that get 3 views of video that's gonna be delivered. Okay, that's gonna be exalted in the earth. Okay, so we're not here for that, man. It said that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend. Okay, and who's bringing us into the marriage? Who has summoned us, invited us to the marriage? Is Yahweh Shai, but he speaks to what his men. Okay, so we would rather have this happen. All right, and this is going to happen when we're delivered, man. All right, it says that when he, all right, that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, come up higher. Okay, and that's the spirit, because right now we are in the lowest room. Because we looked at the scum of the earth. But Yahweh Shai is gonna say, "Come up higher, man." Okay, that should remind you. And what's that? Revelation 18. Okay, yep. There's a brother. There's a spirit. I sure got that. I got that. Yep. There's a spirit, brother GMS. Pray always, hopeful, elect, Quanawa. Yeah, it's the spirit, bro. I got that precept and that definition. It's just how he shows the same spirit, working with different brothers. That brother got that the precept and the definition, like he was over here with me, showing it's the same spirit. And they're just a token, like I say, those things like that mean way more to me than all these views and clout and being popular on YouTube. Nah, man. Like for that to happen, there's a token that there's the same spirit is working, all right, through me and that brother, man. And that's way more valuable, okay, than the attention, okay, of this world, man. Okay. This First Corinthians 4, all right, and 9 said, "For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men." Okay, so we've been set forth last, man. Okay, hey, this is the last call. The prophets being awakened and sent forth, and we was set up to be a spectacle, man. Okay, not to be popular, man, but a spectacle. Okay, and you go here, 1 Corinthians 4:13, it said, "Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscoring of all things unto this day." Okay, the offscoring of all things unto this day. You see, so the scriptures say we will be like filth in this society, man. All right, but Jake want to try to dress up being the prophet, man. Make it look cute, make it world friendly. Nah, man. Okay, that ain't not deck of cards, man. To be world friendly. When you really preaching this message raw and in sincerity, okay, and man, the world gonna hate you, man. This society, people, all right, even those that know they're Israelites, man. Okay, so you go here. Um, it says offscouring, they refuse. All right, the most abject and despicable men. Okay, the most abject and despicable men. Okay, and that's us taking the lowest room. We'll take that. Okay, we'll take the lowest room, man. See this word. Okay, and you going to the word despicable. All right. And yeah, we'll take that, man. We'll proudly sit in those seats, and wait for the promotion that's going to come with your house shot. Okay, you go to that word despicable. All right, it says deserving of hate and contempt. Okay, and all right, who's the most hated group, you know, on earth? You see, despised by everyone, but the consciousness community, other Israelites, Christians, family, co-workers, everybody, man, everybody in on it. Okay, but that's us in the lowest room, and it's supposed to be like that. Okay, because we're called. All right, that's us walking worthy of this calling, man. All right, as we have to endure being in the lowest room, not being the most popular, not and it's all good. Okay, because this is a temporary society. We don't give a damn about people's opinions and how they feel in this society, man. All right, and I'm gonna get this. The brother um had put it up. This is Ephesians 4:1. It says, "I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthily, all right, walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you are called." Okay, and you go to this word vocation. Okay, and we was called into this. We was bidden unto this, man. Okay, So you go on, so like you get this word vocation. And then Greek word is
Strong's G 2821, klesis. Klesis.
all right, glacis. Okay, so the calling, all right, a call, an invitation, all right, to a feast, all right, to a feast of the divine invitation to embrace salvation of the Most High, man. Okay, so we've been called, okay, to this feast, man. We've been summoned, okay, we've been invited, okay. So going back here, because then after the marriage, what would you have? You would have their feast. You know, there'll be a great feast of celebrating of both families. They will celebrate their union through a feast. Okay, and like I say, we want to make it to the King's feast, man. All right. So let's go back to Luke. Let's say get Luke 14. All right. It's the book of Luke 14, verse. All right. Yep. So then Luke 14:10 said, but when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. All right. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. Yeah, man. Okay. When we're promoted by Yahushua, okay, then we're going to have true praise and fame in the earth, man. Okay. Within our power, within our glory. Okay. These guys that have propped themselves up, man, the Lord finna start embarrassing niggas, man. You know, because that's someone's popular worst fear is to be embarrassed in the crowd. Okay. Someone who just has a thirst for, attention and being popular. Like their worst fear is being embarrassed in the crowd, man. And the Lord, He's finna do that, man. But the men, okay, that have a mindset of meekness, okay, and sincerity, man. The Lord is finna exalt them in the presence of the earth, man. The earth is going to see the promotion, man. Okay, not just 13,000 niggas, okay, in America, okay. Nah, man, the earth is going to see the promotion, okay, that the sincere men get. Okay, verse 11 said, for whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, and he, all right, that humble himself shall be exalted. Okay, so when you see this, all right, was the brother got a precept, and the scriptures go into that. Like I said, there's gonna be nothing like and it just you can't duplicate the feeling, of being promoted for righteousness, man. You know, that's something we're not gonna be able to duplicate, like the promotion that we're gonna get when the Lord comes, man. Okay, I say Jake try to, set themselves up and prop themselves up, just to be, these great men. Okay, and before the Lord get back, man, Jake want to be these great men before the Lord get back. Okay, that's off, man. Okay, so yeah, let's get this. The brother got this, and if you could, bro, put Sirach 10. I want to say it's 20. Hold on, bro. All right, this is Sirach 10 and 24. Uh, yeah, Sirach 10 and 21. Yeah. Sirach 10 and 21. Now this is on Sirach 1 and 30 from the brother Corner Waff. Ecclesiasticus, all right, 1 and 30. It says, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation. Okay? Because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord. All right, but thy heart is full of deceit. And it's a lot of men, okay, that what we call in the world bullshit artists, man. Okay? And they have gotten, damn good, at putting on these acts, man. Okay? But the Lord, He's going to exalt who's supposed to be exalted, and He's going to demote who needs to be demoted, man. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes 10:21. The brother GMS prayer always hope for elect. It said, the fear of the Lord goeth before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof. Okay? So and the fear of the Lord brings about humility, man. There's things you wouldn't do, say, all right, if you truly feared Yahweh Shema Shai, there's things that you wouldn't even do or say. Okay? Well, you see, Jake is, like I say, Jake is justifying pork with the blue letter, man. No fear. He already had made himself King David. Then he comes back around and justifies, okay, tries to justify the pork. Okay, there's no fear. Okay? Jake backpedaling from the name of Yahweh Shai. No fear. Okay? Nah, man. And then one thing about the elect, because you have, brothers, that's well off, sisters that's well off, or, brothers in good estate, brothers ain't just got terrible situations, but guess what? Verse 22, all right, Sirach 10 and 22 said, whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is the fear of the Lord. Like, that's what we glory in, that the Lord has put his fear upon us to where we can move, okay, in a way that's not offensive, man. That's what we glory in, man, that we have the fear of the Lord, because we know the substance that we have, it wouldn't even matter without the fear of the Lord. Okay? Those things are nothing, man. The fear of the Lord, like, that's what we cherish the most, man. Okay? What's that, matter of fact? Let's get that. Get a couple more. This is the book of Jeremiah. And the fear of the Lord ain't cute, all right? And this, and even amongst those that know that we're Israelites, the fear of the Lord it ain't cute enough, man. Okay, I think it's 9. All right, this is Jeremiah 9 and 23. It said, "Thus saith the Lord: Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me." Okay, to understand the importance of Yahweh Shai. Okay, to understand the importance of all the writings of the scriptures, man. Not just the ones that agree, with your agenda. Nah, man. To understand the importance of grace, mercy. Okay, certain men of the Bible that play a particular role, to understand those things. That's what we glory in, man. Okay, it said that I am the Lord which exercises our loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said the Lord. Okay, and the Lord delights humility, man. Those who get it, it's going to be the humble, all right, and the meek of Israel that get it, that understand, okay, judgment, starting to understand righteous judgment, understanding, okay, Yahweh Shai, understanding the law. We can't keep the law perfectly, but we understand these things more and more. And that's what the Lord delights in, man. And those are the ones that the Lord is going to exalt, okay, in due time. Okay? That's whom the Lord is going to exalt in due time. All right, and that's why you get that in Zephaniah 3. Okay, Zephaniah 3 and 16. It says, in that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear not, and to Zion, let not thy hands be slack. The Lord thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save, he will rejoice over thee with joy, he will rest in his love, he will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, okay, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden, okay, because hey, hey, we're ready to lift this burden or this captivity off of us, man, okay, and Jacob is trying to make captivity paradise, man, okay, like nah, we ready to get this burden of a captivity that's off us, man, this flesh, okay, this society, you know, we're ready for that reset, man. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict them, okay, Esau, Edom, and these other nations, okay, they're going to be undone, okay, and the Lord is undoing them now. And I will save her that halted and gather her that was driven out, which is Israel, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And that's gonna be that great, all right, promotion, man. Okay? And it's gonna be based off righteousness, man, not gimmicks and clout, man. Okay? It says, and at that time I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. And really, that's another thing. We in captivity, man. Okay? How much you just you a slave of clout. All you can be is a decorated slave here, man. Okay? With you know, with vain clout. It don't mean nothing when in crunch time, man. Okay? True glory is when we raised out of captivity, man. Okay, that's the beginning of true glory, man, and we'll change. Okay, we're made in the complete, perfect image of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, then we can glory, man. Okay, so that's the point. Just want to bring those things out, Lord will. All right, you brothers. All right, and you sisters edified once again. And give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards other brothers, and peace and blessings salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.